fucked me up last time. But, we'll give topic a few more minutes. How everybody doing?
Speaking of,
I swear, he must be part demon or part devil at the very least. Because every time I say his name, somehow he just appears.
well, at least his hand is.
Fair enough. Alright, so 2 things before we get started. First thing is, until further notice, I'm just putting Archie on the back burner because he said he will probably let me know here pretty soon whether he'll be good to go or not, but as it stands, he's working 130 hours a week. So he's not really finding time to do anything, include sleep. Because he's working he's working afternoon shift into late night shift, and then he still has to be on call for the rest of the hours of the day. So yeah, he's on the back burner for right now until he stabilizes his living situation. And the second thing is, we will be resuming our regular schedule, so from here on out, D&D 3 times a month, and one shot for the last day of the month, which happens to be the 30th this time. So, with those out of the way, welcome back, everybody. Last time we left off, you guys explored the under part of your rented house, your base of operations. You found a hidden area behind a creepy red skull door, and when you got down there, you found it was cobwebs everywhere, dust everywhere, and it looked like no one had been down there for a very long time. Exploring certain rooms and areas, you found the remnants of what looks like an archery range, a sort of battle area, a closet, and when you guys found what looked like the kitchen, you found a statue kind of hiding in the corner. And as you were examining that, someone found, with their decent perception, found a lever. When they pulled that lever, a hidden wall in the previous hallway had descended, and you guys found a door, to which you found a gentleman who had been apparently down here a while. He introduced himself as Icarus, and basically told you that he worked for an order that used to work for the Keeper. They kind of enforce rules and laws and meted out justice, and the way he said it apparently creeped a few of you out, or didn't jive with your definition of justice. And he said that they were basically overrun by an unstoppable evil force, and that is why the door was closed and locked, to keep those creatures in. Why is this getting louder? After which point, you guys kind of talked amongst yourselves. He told you where to find the majority of them as he packed up his stuff to leave. Sai went to go investigate. You guys found another collapsed hallway, and as Sai was investigating, from your guys' perspective, he was just gone. And from his perspective, he was somewhere. You guys then heard the closing of the door and realized that this guy was trapped down here without any form of transportation magic, because you guys were able to gate out of there just fine. And when you attempted to reopen the door, it would not budge. The password did not work. But you then decided to pass wall your way through the obstacle, and I can't remember what happened beyond that, actually.
It was a cliffhanger.
The weeping angels were directly in front of us.
Right. Right. Thank you. Which means I need to set up a quick battle map, so if you guys will give me a second. Let's see. So we will say you guys are not Vondar, other person. Roran's there. Not Czar. Sai is there. don't need him anymore. Work at the Wednesday folder, not the Monday folder. Wondering what that particle effect was happening because I was placing the creatures down. It's rolling their health. That's what the particle effect is. Uh, Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I get this set up. So I just realized the creatures don't have any attacks.
Well, that sounds perfect to me.
Well, I mean, they have attacks. They're not set up properly, is what I should say.
Oh, that's always a pain.
All right, like I said, give me a second.
So, what's our plan?
Those statues popped out, right? Like 3 of them.
Oh, more than that.
I told you there was a room full of them.
I don't think you could. I think you could teleport more of them. Can you, Rowan?
I can plane shift one more. My plan is to put everyone, including all of you, to sleep, or most of you, to sleep. and shove them back through the pass wall, and then dispel the pass wall.
I wouldn't mind napping. I'm perfectly fine with that plan.
Last time last time I went napping, I was chasing portals. And then Roran showed up in my dream. And then I got scared and woke up.
I mean, that's fine. At least you're not in that weird area, that weird room area. The basement, I guess we'll be calling it for now. Because you're not in the basement anymore.
We're still in the basement.
Not that one. The red room, I guess.
Oh yes, he told you that the order was called the Assassin's Order. Assassins who merit out justice.
Man, I can keep my mouth shut because we're going into a battle.
Oh, what the heck? You gonna log in?
No, that's not it either. Hold on. I am trying to figure something out. Apply that. I got two more, so just give me a few more seconds here.
So, if we survive this, what are we doing next?
Well, we do not need, or we are still waiting for the little quest thing. Or, no, are we? We're not waiting for like the next exam, right? For the Emperor's like exam thing. So we still need to level up for the just to reach the next one.
Depends. What level are you guys?
12.
12. And you guys have done Hunt a Mythic Creature, and you've done...
The dungeon? No. That's
Yes, the dungeon was one.
okay.
So yes, you're actually at the next stage, because you're level 12.
So, do we want to? It's a political ally, or
Need an army.
yeah.
Did you say defeat an army?
Lead an army.
Kinda.
I'll lead an army.
Well, you'll defeat an army by leading an army.
I'm like, defeat an army is cool because you can figure out, like, you know, oh, look, it's an army of ants. Or, well, actually, that might be hard to fight. Never mind.
You know what? Let's not do that. Let's take away the damage aspect. Because there's no damage.
Isn't there a cartoon like red ants versus ants and they're just fighting? Then we wind up being one of the ants.
Assuming I set this up right.
Which one do you guys want to... I guess what it boils down to is which one do we want to put off until 16th level?
Grim, I figured out why they let you have multiple things in MIDI on each item. If you go to the very last page where it actually says MIDI, you can actually have it trigger the next one in the line.
Son of a bitch!
So for those really odd monsters that have an attack that triggers a saving throw, which, spoilers, this one does, you can have it trigger the saving throw.
And then it's its own thing, so it's not saving for half of the original damage. It's for the next. Oh,
that makes it so much easier. I was like,
yeah.
I was wondering how I was going to do this, and I clicked MIDI by accident. I was like, hey, wait a minute, triggering activity, activity to execute after success. Well, that makes things so much easier, especially for these monsters. All right, and let me just see if this one actually is an attack. No. Then I can just rock with this one as is. Now, time to delete all the ones I put down, because they don't have they aren't right. I do apologize that this took so long. I thought I had already finished these guys, but apparently I just put the attack in, did not actually translate it into MIDI. Which is kind of important to keep our automation going.
This is the worst first session I've ever been to.
Too bad this isn't the first session. So,
yeah. I knew there was some kind of scam going on here.
And for a rare occasion, I need to actually turn on lighting on this map. And just for context, that right there's where the door was. And if you're thinking about running, stairs are this way. Alright. You guys find yourselves surrounded. Now, you don't have to... You guys are surrounded this way, but you guys can actually place yourselves within reason of this square that they're surrounding you, because I just put you down like that. It may not necessarily have been where you were standing exactly.
I'm fine there.
Okay.
Horan did a little calculations like, yeah, that's good for me.
Or I can see my character, but not the map.
Oh, it's because you have vision but don't have detection. What's your dark vision normally?
120, I believe. Let me double check. Actually, no, it's 60. I thought. I don't know why I thought. Yeah, 60. Oh my God! I just see all the houses surrounding us.
Yeah, that's not right either. Why is that only showing you? That is weird. Why is that not showing you properly? Dark vision? Is that the problem? No.
Is it vision range maybe? Vision range looks zero.
Do that. Nope, that doesn't show you anything. How about that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I see it.
The fuck?
Yeah, I went to my token and just put 60 on the vision range.
Oh, did I miss your actual vision?
Yeah.
Okay, that was why.
Right.
Okay. Well, I mean, if everybody's okay with it.
Oh, turn.
No.
Well, that's fair, but sorry. Where is DM vision?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I don't know. I think a personal call.
Oh, hey, my Omnivision isn't working.
Ooh. I love how we participate in other people's phone calls.
Well, I think
That
it's good
happens.
that we
Yeah.
answered him so he knew that he wasn't muted.
Yeah.
Why did GM Vision get turned off? All right, well, note to self, Graham, I need to go turn that back on.
Oh, it's on my other thing.
Yeah, I love talking to my wife and you guys go mute. I'm like, oh shit.
No, sometimes we
Yuki
just
was
talk
having
over
issues.
things.
Was he?
Yuki was having issues on Monday, and everyone was answering. And then when they actually got the stuff working, I just sat there with my mic on and with my mouth moving.
Such a fucking troll.
Son?
It's funny, but you're such a troll.
Troll.
All right, well, I gotta do this one more time. 1 second.
Using a creature from the D&D Monsters Manual, how would you describe the people at your table? Troll. Really? Yes. 100%. The weird thing about it is they would give you a lollipop just before they murder you. Odd. But
Oh, up into the Weeping Angels. You just put them invisible right now. Oh.
Shh, Oni, don't ask.
They also didn't have dark vision, and
Uh,
even though they put a nifty feature to mass edit tokens, it doesn't work.
who did that?
Foundry. Apparently, that was one of the most recent updates they did to version 12. Was if you highlight multiple tokens at the same time that are the same type, so in this case, Weeping Angels, you can go into their prototype settings and change it, and then there's a button that's apply to all, but it's not working. There. Now.
Who? Bailey Wiki's got that. I think.
That too.
I could be wrong. Or the Ripper. It's one of those two that do.
Feel free to add yourselves to initiative. While I familiarize myself with their other abilities.
Question. If I don't add myself to initiative,
then you get attacked on turn 0.
Okay. So I just get attacked anyway. So there's just no. I just don't get to get a turn. I gotcha. Okay. So I will be assaulted. I just won't be able to do assaulting. I don't like that. Oh. There's like a party going on my screen. There's a party going on right here. It's a celebration.
That's funny.
That was one of you guys, right?
Out of all of them, only one of them got a natural 20. 2, 3, 4. All right. So, as combat starts, you feel the normal effects take place of magic of combat. Tofik, you're about to be told what the magic of combat is, and then one of these creatures uses its reaction as it screams, and it happens to be one of the ones that you guys aren't looking at. You feel that there's no magic of combat, Tofik. Oh, shit. Well, that Weeping Angel gets to live for another 94 years. Oh, that's a little crazy. And this is one of those few times where it'll actually matter. Which direction is everybody facing?
I was probably facing towards the door.
I almost replied like I was at work. Which would probably not been so good. All right. Actually.
Man, I was getting. I think, like as the pass wall happened, I was getting ready to cast plane shift with the little slime. So I'm probably looking at the slime.
So general direction, north, south, east, or west. Or none of the above and you're looking down.
Yeah, I'll go with none of the above. Because I don't think.
So, Roran's looking north. Sai's looking down. Oni?
I'm probably looking also north at the purse, like the.
And Tofik?
I'm probably trying to check out everybody in this bottom corner, like southeast here near me, and just looking in that direction.
Okay. Really wish I had that mod on that I used to have that allowed me to have token directions, but this will be fine for right now. Alright. Well, Sai, you go first, as you don't feel the magic of combat do anything.
I was trying to draw a cone and it wouldn't allow me to.
That's weird.
So it kept telling me the game was paused, and I just didn't want to say anything.
It is paused.
I know. I can't dead pause.
Activate weapon. And then go, oh shit. Does anything happen when I realize what's going on?
It does not want to use its reactions. So you're good.
So I guess I am now looking west.
Okay.
I apologize.
I'm gonna swing at the one north of my thing. So it's just one up.
Okay.
Did this have a save on it?
Yes.
Because if it does, I have to make a new weapon because I do not have that activated.
Okay. Yes, it did have save on.
Okay to continue.
I was just double checking some stuff. Yes, you are okay to continue. I'll just roll the save, but we know it doesn't do anything. You would know, however, that I have to modify your damage a little bit because you have the overwrite flag, which is fine. We talked about that. It's supposed to. It takes no necrotic damage. It takes very little fire damage. It takes very little slashing damage. And it takes full force. So 16 plus 21 plus 21 plus. So he gains back 41 health.
I'm going to try this one to see if this one have a save on. No, it's fucking changed to psychic. What the fuck? Oh. This is supposed to be slashing. I gotta edit that, but seeing if this one had a save attached to it.
This time it did not. And you have it set to psychic. I assume that was supposed to be set.
It's supposed to be slashing.
Okay. As long as it's the same damage roll. So we'll just say 15 plus 21 plus 5. He's back 41. Wow, you are consistently giving it back 41 health. I will say, just while you're doing this, as you guys are looking at these statues, they do not look immaculate. They look worn down. They look chipped, cracked. That's a crit. Gain back.
I think this one's gonna gain more than 41.
Just a wee bit, yeah. Uh, 75 this time. But I mean, it looks badly hurt from what you've done.
I don't think that targeted anything because I think when he went dead, it untargeted.
As long as I rolled the damage, I can fix that.
Would it be better for me to roll it without hitting something for you, or?
You already rolled the damage according to this. 37 is 16. No. 18 plus 21 plus 5. And you dealt 76. So 44. 32. It is still alive.
I will let Chaos Reign. If I'm able to.
Hold on. I need to... For my sake, let me do something real quick. Appearance... Let's make it blue. It won't save him, so yes, you may continue. But this one will do it. Do not roll the table, though. As you'll hear one somewhere to your south scream.
Interesting.
They do a lot of crazy shit. Alright, well it does crumble.
I will end turn there.
Hold on 1 second. I apparently also have something I need to add for work. This will take me just 2 seconds because it's going in and editing a record. Does not like... There you go. Alright, Hold this up. That means it is Topic's turn.
I apologize, and I cast Fireball. All right. I will actually cast the spell to do. Where'd it go? Go. Steel, wind, strike. I will present my fabulous glass quarterstaff as the activating weapon, and commence to whooping ass. Select up to 5 creatures. So what's up with this one in the corner? Is that
That doesn't matter to you. You can continue.
like that?
That one looks better than the rest. Let's just put it that way. It's less cracked, less broken.
You must target at most 5 tokens. I have 4. Oh, I'm targeted myself. Right. Friendly? Are these really friendly? I'm terrified now.
No, they're not. I don't know why it's disposition friendly, but you can continue. That doesn't look like Fireball.
I know. I said still wind strike. What is it? Oh. Are these divine beings?
No, they are not.
I feel sorry for whoever that is.
Nice.
They take full damage because they are not immune or resistant to force.
Nice.
Did I hit everybody? I think I did. Oh, I actually killed something. Alright. And bonus action, I summon my cup and fill it with coffee. And then I end my turn. I can't. Oh, you gotta. I can't move. We not? Am I? Are we not allowed to move outside the circle? I can't move at all.
Apparently doesn't think you were real. Go ahead.
But I'm a real boy.
I got no strings on me.
Nope, still can't move.
I don't know why. Maybe drop your own token. Maybe it doesn't like that I dropped it.
I was thinking the same thing. Just doesn't like either one. Oh, I gotta put all my vision back on. Oh.
The topic and then put the stuff.
Can I move this one? Hey, I can move this one. And yeah, and that's I will teleport at the end of my spell. And I shall end my turn.
Okay. I shall use. Well, they probably don't have a good dex. Yeah, that should get enough. Oh wait. Okay, that should get enough of them. I will use my tattoo to add just one more level. So just adding another d6 to it. Hoping they have good decks. So. Okay, sweet. I will now use my movement to go all over here.
Well, you would have
This,
moved right. You moved right into a weeping angel going that way.
Oh shit, that one's still alive. Damn it. Alright, so it's a 10. You know, I don't want. You know what? I've come to this one. You know, I just look at this one now.
Okay.
Do I have any bonus actions? No. Okay, yeah, that's it.
So you're facing west, right, Sai?
Yes.
Can't move. Roran, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast. Oh, I'll cast Storm Stick. And I'm using it for thunder damage.
Okay.
Then, so I'm looking this way. I'll go up here. Target this guy and make an attack. If they can't move while we're looking at them, do I have advantage on the attack?
Yes. But not for the reason you think.
Okay.
But thank you for asking. You said it's only thunder damage, right?
Thunder and lightning.
You would notice that the lightning has no effect.
Alright. If I use Icy's at full strength. 40, no, 50, foot radius now. I'm guessing most of you cannot make a 36 wisdom saving throw.
Sure, no on my part.
You said what? You're 36?
I
Yeah.
crit, I 34.
Do you give us 4 to our saves?
If you're within 10 feet.
I don't know. I haven't chosen your ability as an immunity. What the fuck is my problem?
It's an incapacitate effect, so it's incapacitated. You're immune to then. I'll end my turn.
Mr. Coffee pulls out his book. Memo to me.
That's my turn.
Did you activate Pisces, or were you just asking?
I was considering it, but no, I didn't.
Okay, and you're facing north, right?
Yes.
Which direction are you facing, Tofik?
Probably northwest, looking at probably, just kind of like in the direction of that corner. These
Okay.
angels up there. I look everywhere, all at once.
Their eyes are mine.
Sigh, you feel this creeping sensation kind of go down your back. Unfortunately, I don't think a 27 hit.
Correct.
And he can take one bite attack as well. And a 16 doesn't hit. That same feeling is now coming from your left. Fortunately, 26 does not hit.
This reminds me when I looked down in that whole room of them.
31 does not hit.
Say I'm dodging, but I don't even know they're there.
Oni, you feel the spine-chilling sensation down your back. No, yeah, it'll just do the same thing they tried to do, Sai. . Does a 35 hit, Oni?
I will use a. Oh wait, no action. Yeah, can I use a reaction to that, even though that I wasn't looking at them?
Depends on what the reaction would be.
It's temporary shunt. Let me double check what it is.
Fire with fire.
Okay, yeah. Doesn't say I have to be looking at it, but it says your target are triggering creature. Which must
Yes, it
succeed
does
on
in your trigger. Taken when a creature you can see makes an attack roll or casts a spell.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Okay. Then yeah. That'll hit.
That is 70 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
As it feels like a freight train just slammed into your back. And then it still gets a bite attack. And a 19 will miss. This one can't move because the person's looking at it. 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 Sai! Back up to you.
Another weapon, so now they're both equal. And you said it took less. Looked like it took less of the necrotic last time too.
Took no damage from necrotic.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to apply extra necrotic then. I'll just do my. Do you want me to wait for you to calculate, or can I continue on?
Give me a second. Okay, so the first attack did 94. 63 slashing. So 32 slash 32. So it gets 50 health back. Continue. Gets 52 back. Gets 74 back. 6 back. It's dead.
I end my turn.
Perfect.
I don't like this. I will flourish again, screaming out obscenities in their general direction. Smash my spell. Alright, so don't target your... Oh, I'm not targeting myself. Alright, where are you, topic? Okay, let's see if we can do this. That one there, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yep. The first one. Damage, I believe. What's their
If you
armor
let-
class? Is it 17 hit?
That's a natural 1.
Oh, is it a 1?
Mhm.
Oh.
Are you gonna let Chaos
That
Rain?
definitely... No.
Do it. Do it.
I don't. I haven't. I fail miserably.
Then roll a d6.
I like this more. A 5, my sir.
The 5 usually do. Hold on, it's been so long since I looked at this. You hit an ally. That is a 5. Roll a d3.
My 3 button's not working. Oh, there we go. That was weird.
I like how the D3 looks like a D6 with a question mark.
Who is 3?
Sai is 3. Because he
17
likes that
doesn't hit him.
meme.
Do I have to re-roll my attack now, or...
Just tell me what. Just roll what the damage would be.
Take 3, my lord.
64.
All right, Sai.
Is that's poison damage, right?
No. It is force.
Ow.
You feel these tingling sensations on your backside, and all of a sudden you just feel like a boom, a giant slash across your back. Guys,
These
are
angels are
bloodless.
getting rough. What level spell was that?
Fifth. if you would like, you could teleport to within 5 feet of Sai.
All right. Oh, okay. How many attacks was that? I forgot. That was my second one, right? So does that count as
Yes.
3 attacks now, or is that still 2?
That's just 2. If you roll a 1, that's when you lose your turn.
Okay,
the
so my
remainder of your
turn.
turn.
Okay. Okay,
So
that's fine.
So you're good. At a 5, you can continue. That just stacks up when you randomize.
When you roll a 1 on the d6. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Really?
Same question.
Do it again.
We know that. Oh God.
Roll a d3 again.
I've got this. I remember the pattern. Hey, the 3. I figured. Oh God.
Wow.
How is this possible? What is the chances? Somebody's got to figure this out. What the chances of what just happened? Okay, what is going to be a 64, right? So just write minus 64 real quick, and let's see what happens. Oh, fuck
53.
You. Okay. Oh man, that was so spooky. I understand the D3.
So, Sai, just you hear in the familiar voice of Topic, Steel Wind Strike, and you hear something like something forceful at hitting stone. Then you hear Steel Wind Strike. You feel a strike across your back. Steel Wind Strike. You feel a exactly separate diagonal slash, like someone has now slashed you with an X on your back.
Son of a bitch.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh man. I would have just cried. I'd have been like, dude. Yeah. Bonus action. I wave to Sai. And I will end my turn.
Which direction you end your turn facing?
Actually, I will probably move up here and be looking basically west.
Okay. Topic is looking west.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of my sub features abilities. I call it again. I forget. Not eligible by saving. What?
While Oni's looking that up, I will insert this. Well, at least you hit all angels with your attacks.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. I did. All 5 of my attacks hit angels. What's your problem?
Except for those 2 slash marks in his back.
Those were also applied to angels, if you would be corrected, my friend.
I mean, yeah, Sai is technically an angel.
A couple more slashes, and I'll be a weeping angel too.
I'm surprised you're not already. There's a lot of damn damage. I would have been like.
Yeah. I turned both my hands up and look upwards.
Of my action, I will use Solar Zenith, which now, since I am half HP, I get back HP, and I get to use my Sunbeam without having any concentration at all.
Very nice.
Nice usage. I am going to beam the one that's south from me. That was knock some spells. Boom. There we go. And since I'll use my tattoo to add another D8 on that, upgrading it to a little higher level.
It hits, I mean,
Read
what?
it. Huh? Go ahead.
It hits, I mean, what?
I want to destroy it. I want it to be a dust. Oh, I could also use on the ooze. They'll give it disadvantage. I don't know why it gives disadvantage on the ooze. I don't read that.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Oni, you rolled 11 times more than you needed.
And I wanted to destroy it. But I also get a nice, beautiful. How much do I think I get back at wisdom? Is your wisdom modifier? Yeah. Each. I get a nice back 10 HP for each turn. Beautiful for me. After getting that slash, Oni's gonna turn around and start walking backwards. I don't know if that still gives opportunity attack, but if it does,
It does not because you were looking at it.
Oni would go here. Oni. What's it? I do have 40. I don't care about my swim speed of 60. Yeah, walking speed of 55. So, yep. So now Oni has a nice little visual of all. He is looking northwest. Kind of like a cone of like.
Hey, Oni, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Solid 13.
You blink. And they're gone.
What the fuck? Guys, I lost 2. That will be it for Oni.
Locked in place because Oni is looking at him as well as Sai. Locked in place. Oh no, Rowan, it's your turn.
Rowan was also a weeping angel the whole time?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay. Step over here. Bonus action, giant form. And this guy. Do I still have advantage?
Yes.
And
Anything else, Roran?
No, that's my turn.
Being observed, 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 observed.
Not to teleport behind you, kid.
Unfortunately, 23 misses.
Oh god. 1 one lower.
Oh, that's a natural 1. Yeah, it'll let chaos reign.
How could you?
Uh, 26 will hit.
Can I counterspell it?
It's not a spell, unfortunately. Literally a bite attack. As you feel
Counterspell
this.
its teeth.
So, you're one of the worst people to get hit by this. You feel these needle-like punctures rip into your neck as you take 26 points of slashing damage. You then feel woozy as the wound seems to be bleeding more than it should. As you go to cry out in pain, you do not expel any sound. You are under basically a smaller version of the mute condition, or the silence, so you are mute.
What happened to my life points? I just get NA.
Oh, because I rolled it, and then it asked me to roll again, and I don't need it to roll again.
Okay, it's just calculating the second one.
Yeah. And since I didn't actually roll it, it's like, let's see, so does that apply? Yep, you are under mute, and you are under bleeding. Being observed. Being observed. Being observed. Being observed. The other one who's not being observed. You will feel something try to come. Well, alright, fine. Coming at you full speed, Oni. 35 hit.
Hit.
This is the one that hurts. Oh, I see what happened. It zeroed out your health. Alright. What?
Yeah, it's still at the NAN. I think I was at 121. I think I was at 120.
You're at 95. After the first bite. I think I know what did it. There it is.
There you go.
95, and then now you take 70 points. Sorry, let me give you your 1 health back.
I need that 1 health. I really might.
And then I guess make its bite attack. But actually, you look hurt enough that it's going to try its other ability.
No.
That's a 29 hit.
Now that I know it's there, can I do temporary shunt?
Yes, it's going to use its reaction and devour your temporal spell.
Got nothing for it.
So as you go to cast temporal shunt, you feel the spell points leave you, and it funnel into the creature.
Evil.
Oh, you want evil? You just made it even healthier. That one's gonna live for 170 years now.
Not when we're done killing it.
I mean, that's fair. Can you make that Constitution saving throw for me?
Yeah. Oof.
Oni, you feel something grab you. I mean, you can see it now, but not enough to stop it from moving. You feel something grab your neck and snap it.
No.
You are dead.
I have to roll the other one, right?
No, that was just being stupid. That is the end of that one's turn. Being observed. Sigh! You hear the gross sound of a crunch, crunch, snap. The distinct sound of bones snapping. You may continue. Okay. So this one gains back 2 plus 32 plus 12. 86. Continue. That is 61 more. Continue. He's 65. It is barely alive. Now it's dead, because no matter how much it gained back, it had only 4 life. 4 back. Three back. 13 back.
I'm gonna let chaos reign. So just start spinning, and the sound of Oni's neck cracking is not good. About to miss that last attack, and chaos helps me slay the beast. Do I got to roll?
Nope.
I'm kind of looking in this direction because I'm looking down at Oni.
So southeast.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. Then your turn.
that ends my turn.
Sai. What? Why did that? Okay, whatever. Topic. Topic.
Sorry. Ooh. Every time, every once in a while, you just feel like a whole wash, rinse, repeat kind of thing. And I think that's kind of where I'm at. So let's do my spell. Bam. Yep. Right. No whammies. Ooh. 21 hits.
21 hits.
These guys are easy to beat up.
Especially since they are sitting still.
Let's keep this whole 21 thing going, I guess. I don't even know how many that was. I think that might have been
Nice.
wow. I teleport too. Guess I will get that one up till there. And I will look south east, basically along these lines of angels, and end my turn happily where I stand.
Roaring.
Okay. Round, I see a beat up one here. First bonus action, I'll activate my FED's bracers. Dead fire damage. And then I will attack. It's my turn.
Okay. Observed. Being observed. Which direction did you end your turn looking, Ron?
Probably northeast.
Sigh, that chilling feeling is back.
No more steel wind strike.
Unfortunately, a 29 does not hit. And a 19 doesn't hit. Being observed now. Are you within 60 feet? Tofik, can you make me a con save?
I can, sir. Hang on, I gotta make a con save, babe. What's the God of Death doing in here? Oh. Is that a bad con save? Well, I don't like that con save. I'm gonna make that a 19. So 33.
Fair.
All my other rolls were crappy. I had like 3 ones and a 19.
Observed. Sai, back to you.
Spin, spin, spin.
Uh, 34, no. 32, no. 37. Continue. Sai, can you make me a con save before you continue? You may continue. It had to try.
Yeah.
Mm. Continue.
I'll check.
Seven.
Finish it. looking at these two here. And I end my turn.
Perfect. Back to you, sir.
And I end my turn after I cast magic missiles.
Targeting only one.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Sure. Roaring.
Do weeping angels down there? I'll go ahead and take some more down there, and that'll be my turn.
Unfortunately, it has two people looking at it, so it can't use the thing that it needs to use. This one, however, is slightly more powerful. So I need... I'll make it do it this way. You, add you, and add you. Why did that? It doesn't need to make its own saving throw, so let me just do that. Topic. You. So I can use roll a save, Constitution saving throw while they roll theirs.
Yeah.
Is this a spell or magical effect?
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, is it? Oh, I get advantage too.
It doesn't matter. Only one of you needed to succeed.
Oh.
Oh, even if it targets more than one?
Well, okay, so think of it this way. This is based on the fact that someone's looking at it. If
so
only
we're
one
all
of you
looking, so
doesn't
we
blink.
all got to do the save.
Yeah, so this one's slightly stronger than the other one, so it can make multiple people do it. But the downside is that even if even one succeeds, then it's pointless because it's still being observed. So now it can't do anything. Sigh.
I do not step over Oni. I step around.
How nice.
Weeping.
Angel.
Uh, 38. For that. Continue. Continue.
spaceship has come for Odie.
Was actually enough to kill it.
Looking at it, end my turn.
Topic. There's one left.
Oh.
Ignore the one on the far left, because that's just a counter for me.
Yeah. Let's do it. Quick target. Me spell or oh. Need a first level spell, that's it. And I will end my turn. Big Ben. Your turn.
Right. This guy. And now in my turn.
It can't do anything, so it's sigh.
Start spinning. Start my grinder from the top and just working my way down.
Just roll me 3 more d20s. Or would you have let chaos reign?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll 2 d20s then. And there is... so you would have hit. Could you roll chaos for me? Because this time there's nothing to eat it. Ooh.
I eat it.
Of course, it's gone again.
I don't think it's iridium because it hasn't hit me yet.
No. It's not gone. Why did it? Whatever. Can you roll me a d3 and then an accompanying d20?
3 and 16.
So the third table and the 16th result. What'd you say, 16?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Roll a d6.
Two.
Okay, so first attack hit, second attack hit. On your third attack, you had to chaos. You still hit, and it was not a crit. Give yourself 2 levels of exhaustion. I don't think that gives you a disadvantage on attack rolls, right?
I believe it's ability. Okay. Been a while.
Yeah. You think I would know this off the top of my head by now? No, 2 is speed is halved. Okay, so nothing changes about the combat. You end up killing it. But you find yourself, as that third attack hits, you feel yourself more strained than normal. These things are hardy. They take hits a lot more than expected.
Yeah.
And you find that you have gained 2 levels of exhaustion after having to do this so many times in a row. But you do kill the creature.
I go to my knees.
If we're out of combat, dispel magic on the cast wall. Let's roll that.
Okay. It is dispelled.
Okay. I do not have reincarnate.
What reincarnate?
I think that's like the only resurrection spell that Druid learns, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But we're
I
in
have
Black
the-
City, so we can get to a temple, no problem.
I do have my temple card.
Doesn't that automatically activate on your death?
If you die while having intervention, the DD feels obligation by casting the resurrection spell on you. Continue to enter all for any point in time, the draw card when you do your action. Close.
Would you like to use it?
Yeah.
So as Oni is lying in a pool of his own blood, his head like bent in a very irregular way. You just see this golden light shine down upon Oni as a bunch of wrenches fall down and just start smacking his body. They then, like an animated object, stand up and like march over to him, and like you hear the cranking sounds of bolts, the twisting sounds of gears, the mending of metal. Even though Oni is flesh and blood, it sounds like someone working on a car. And you see it, the wrenches just snap his neck back into place and put his head the way it's supposed to go. And they just start like beating up on him. And Oni, you come awake.
Damn it! There goes my temple card.
As you smell a burning smell coming from your bag of holding.
It's gone. Oh, whoever that deity was. Thank you.
He has taught me the proper way to heal.
Right, like Dong, just throwing
But
bugs
still, that's
people.
the thing that's like revived me still here, or just it vanished as soon as I wake up.
It pretty much vanishes as soon as you wake up.
Sweet. They kicked your ass, dude.
Welcome back.
My neck. I need to start drawing cards again.
Well,
Yeah, those statues coming out and causing havoc.
Yes, that won't happen. Yes, we need to leave that door. And so are we going after that vampire?
Well, I'm in favor of it. Uh,
Hi. As much as I like to right now, I feel very weak.
How would we track him?
I still have one charge left on my cubic gate, so if we go to another plane and he's still on the material plane, we can bring him right to us.
Or does he have to be on the material plane for you to do that?
We'll have to know what plane he's on. And it has to be one that
Oh.
cubic gate connects.
Am I still mute? I'm not muted anymore, right? I
Oh, we
forgot.
hear you.
No. I mean like the
Oh,
effect.
crap.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Unfortunately,
remember.
resurrection removes that effect.
Okay.
What do you need, Oni, to not be weak?
4 days rest.
Why?
I feel like every attack and everything I would do feels weaker. I feel like I have a kind of a crippling effect on me.
I think I don't think your temple card was as strong as you thought it was.
Oh, it got, you know, the resurrection spell, penalty, the -4 and all that.
Well,
Well,
I know how we could just put you back to the way you were, and then Lauren was saying we could reincarnate you. I bet you wouldn't come back with any negatives.
No. I'm already not the law more. I feel.
Oh yeah, you know a guy that could do that.
I had to pay last time. I don't know. I can't pay. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, do we wait until he gets rid of that?
I could see about drawing a card. See if I could get something that I could actually just use wish to get rid of all these like terrible effects and fully heal me.
I have great restoration. It's not just exhaustion, is it?
No, Great Restoration also restores lost statistics.
Oh, yeah, then I'll cast great restoration.
Sweet. Does resurrection like fully heal you? I forgot if it's fully or just gives you back to 1 life.
You're restored to full life, I believe.
Okay. Then those I believe 1,000 there we go.
Yep, returns to life with all its hit points.
All right. Then since he stretches, all right. I don't have that penalty anymore. Then let's go. We go. I'm drawing 2 cards. I need another temple card, baby. So how many?
Oh, that guy was a vampire. Can anyone get us to the plane of life?
There's a plane of life?
Or light, whichever.
The best I have.
The positive energy plane, my friend. The
I can
positive.
go Prime Material Plane. I can go to Mount Celestia. I can go to Biotopia, Pandanomia, Arcadia, Fire, Water, Lynx, Asylum. I'm not sure if I can go to Lynx. Air, End of the Dead, Beastlands, Gehenna, Lemon Library, Terra. Archeron? Nope.
Also, do me a favor and roll me, everybody in the basement, roll me a perception check.
Oh my god, I've been rolling so low for 18.
$18 and 27, $37 and 48. Between the lot of you, you'd notice next to the door, and what was kind of part of the rock face of the door, which at first glance looked like it was just the door frame, you'll see a section of the rock sticking out that was not sticking out before.
That wasn't always there, right?
I'll go over and tap the stone that's sticking out. Do I get anything from my tremor sense?
It's a small space, maybe 5 by 5 at most.
An equipment locker.
Can I try opening it?
Yeah, make a strength check. You totally want to take that Jester card. Continue.
That Jester's a good one.
I know.
I actually might get. Yeah, I'm gonna take Jester. Just draw 2 additional cards.
Yep.
So I just want to see.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes, so I have advantage. My giant. 22.
You feel that it was a good thing you had advantage, because as you're getting your grip around this thing, it's like very hard to find edges for your fingers to grip, but you find a groove that's almost perfectly the size of larger hands. And as you pull it, you realize this is a heavy stone, but not so heavy that you can't handle it. Yeah, you're good. You pull it out, and it reveals a space that is empty. It looks just big enough to have fit maybe a decent sized backpack or travel pack.
Looks like he had some sort of bug out bag stashed away here. So are we going after him or not?
Yeah, I don't have the plane that you want to go to.
Yeah, since I'm all better, I'm good to go. Go after him.
But I could go to Anansia.
Are there any other planes that would be hostile to a vampire but not hostile to us?
You think he was evil side? If we went to that plane where they were that good and evil. No.
I think most of them are more detrimental to us. Or equally detrimental to both.
Oni, did you just take that door card?
Yeah.
Then you can get us to the plane of positive energy if you want it.
Oh. Then yeah. Wasn't there explosions last time we saw it? Like where something popped out when Tophic like tried to make a portal, was doing his gate, and some Tarrasque popped out or tried to pop out and blew up. Or am I thinking of a different thing?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I could do it.
All right.
I could do gates about 10 times free.
We all set?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, just to confirm, you're traveling to the positive energy plane.
The person who's casting gate has to answer that.
Yeah.
You see a space open up to a very white and featureless plane. And immediately you hear the sound of explosions. And roars, and explosions, and roars, and explosions, and roars, and explosions, and roars.
Do we?
That's not for another 8 months.
Son of a bitch!
That's the problem with Monday being so far ahead of Wednesday. So yes,
Look.
in current time frame, that is what you hear.
So we're going through?
Are the explosions in the immediate area of the gate or a long distance off?
They're pretty close. Like, not on top of the gate, because you would see them, but they're not far.
How much life was there? Like, I have a character. Like, how much life was there in that? I forgot how old, like, when this like started after like the whole thing we caused.
Was that thing still going on? That started when Nace was.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what Seldnot goes and corrects on Monday. That's where he has been this whole time.
I know, that was in character.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. You're right.
Oh shit! Yeah. All right. Do we go through then? Do we go through
Do
then?
you want to turn into a Trask that explodes?
Why do you say that and you have a serious face on your thing? Like, yes.
I don't think we should go.
Yeah. I wonder what the deity thinks about it. Probably dead too. Well, they're probably dead too with the explosion.
All right, you want to close that one? We'll pick a different plane.
Yeah, I got 9 more uses.
Sit there for an hour, but I don't think I can do it.
What's another plane that's safe for us to go?
You sure you don't want to go in there, Hasai?
No.
Is there any way Sai would live?
Probably not. You guys were smart enough to get out of the way of the explosion last season.
I feel sorry for anyone that's just hopping through like portals or different dimensions or anything, just jumping in there, and next thing you know, Tarrasque explosion.
All right. New plane. Pick a plane.
Doesn't matter what plane we go to, right? As long as we go to another plane, then you find that vampire.
Yeah.
So you have all those planes down memorized on your little robe.
Yeah.
What was the good one that we went?
Gehenna.
Gehenna. Are y'all cool with that?
It's kind of like hell. I think. Maybe not. I don't know.
I thought that was Akron.
Maybe that is.
Oh, it's better than being in the exploding one. He will use another gate to open to Gehenna.
Roll me a d4.
Oh. 3.
As the portal opens, you see a land of endless snow and ash.
No ash. I go through.
I'll go through.
Everyone looks fine. I'll also follow through.
I love how you waited.
I don't have my temple card, so I can't be a brave tall.
And as you come into full view of this space, it is a striking scene to behold. This part you're in has snow and ice, but in the brighter parts of the plane that you can see, there appears to be free-flowing lava and wasteland-like structure, wasteland-like ground. Does anybody here have resistance or immunity to cold?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yes.
No.
You
I have mini cold here.
Alright, for those who said no, you feel like you are on a timer. It's not affecting you yet, but you do feel like this is as frigid as if you were in the northernmost part of the material plane. It is in the negatives here.
I'm now immune to acid.
Does anyone remember this guy's name?
Fuck.
I've been trying to look through my notes for the exact. It was Hurricane or something like that. Lord. You have the deed.
I believe we were
someone-
told he took it with him.
I thought someone made a copy. Or Grumpy could make a copy.
Grumpy can remember.
Yeah, I have keen mind, so.
We need to know the guy's name so that he can gate him out here.
Before that, I'm going to use my Scroll of Premonition on myself. Gives me resistance to all damage.
Okay.
You're not on a timer anymore?
I guess not.
Correct. That is the name Grumpy would remember.
Okay, I will push the button for the material plane and attempt to summon Archduke High Terror. The portal will open. And pulled through is a orcish man who is see-through and is wearing all white clothes.
hello.
Die, vampire!
I don't think that's the vampire's high.
Are you a vampire?
No.
None of you guys rolled as... Is he telling me the truth?
Yes, the man in front of you is telling you the truth. He is not a vampire.
Son of a bitch!
Can I help you? Is there something you needed?
Yeah, we needed to kill the vampire dude that trapped us in a room. He said he was Archduke Hykerith.
Well, that's my name, yes. I am Archduke Hykerith.
Is there a second Archduke Hykerith?
No, there's not.
there
Well,
like
I
an
can't say
old-
that. I can't say that. I did have children, but I don't know whether they have maintained favor with nobility or their station. I've been out of the loop for a very long time.
With their
Where you
hat.
Dude, are we talking to a dead dude?
Yes, you're not compelled to, but you do feel the inkling to put on the business suit and take him to his destination.
Where are you from? Where were where do we pick you up from?
Mount Celestia. I was this close to getting into heaven. I've been waiting for a very long time. I'm not sure exactly how long. What year was it on the material plane?
Yes, no, you're fine. It's like
123.
yeah.
You mean I've been gone over 100 years? And I just now got to the front?
Well, I heard it's a terrible place, so you're good.
He's looking around at the hellish scape of snow and lava. This doesn't look much better, to be perfectly honest.
No.
This is the outskirts.
Gate does last for a minute, so it should still be open.
Alright, I'm going to bring him back. I'm going to go through the gate with him. Alright, come this way, sir. Thank you for your cooperation. And I'm going to walk through and try and make sure he gets back in line.
Sorry about the misunderstanding.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. The rascal's up to his tricks again.
Oh, who's the rascal? I'm gonna question him about the stuff as we go through.
So as you step back through into Mount Celestia, you'll see exactly where you left off. There's just this line of people extending all the way to the horizon. To your right and to the left, you see this guy at a podium with a book and these golden gates. And you're like maybe 15 people away.
Ah.
You'll see a few... You have time for a few questions, but you do see a few winged beings flying towards you. Oh, the rascal? Yes, that is... I assumed that the person you were trying to summon was a vampire, yes?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we don't know his name, or we never knew his name. He was not one of the members of the Brotherhood. He was a ne'er-do-well that we trapped. And it seems that if you still found him down there after 100 years, that means he got himself trapped down there.
Oh, yeah. We had to kill a bunch of weeping angels.
He was looking for a blade that grew stronger with each kill. The more blood it soaked up, the stronger it irradiated its energy and sustained undead creatures. I really hope he didn't find it, because if he did, this will be a problem for the material plane. Not for me. I'm totally good here.
Oh, yeah. It's not called prominence, right?
No. It is known as the Soul Reaver.
Oh, not the sort of cast?
Sword of Cast.
This is the Sword of Cast on crack.
Yes, this is a different version.
This is a jet version.
Well, you saw the Sword of Cast. This is different. Slightly.
Oh shit! The Sword of Cast was in there.
Yes.
Yeah, one of these guys pulled it out of the stone. He's now king.
That is.
Stop. Back up. You said that wrong. Sword of Cast? It's a question, not a statement.
Did you put the sword back? I'm trying to remember, or do you still have it?
Oh, it got put back in somebody's bag.
I was say we still have it. It just, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, then I just accidentally. Well, I didn't accidentally. He told Side. Depends on whether Side tells you or not, because that's what that actually is. It is not the Sword of Cast. Question mark. That's why I put question marks on it, though.
Oh, son of a bitch! All right.
He was known as the ne'er-do-well of the Black Sewers, and that is all we knew him by. In my time, he was barely just graduated from a neonate. And he was attempting to. He just graduated from a neonate, but yes. He's that next phase up that I am blinking out of at the moment. But you know exactly what I'm talking about. He led a group of similar vampires, and we slayed all of them, and we found that he is a little harder to kill than the average vampire, so we imprisoned him.
Like you should do. We were gonna try and kill him in the cold hellscape of Ganesha. Ganahayana, Ganushana.
That probably would have worked. Well, I can't give you much else. We didn't learn his species, because honestly, I died not too long after we had imprisoned him. Those statues can be very troublesome.
You died to a statue?
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay. I lived a fulfilling life, doing what the keeper asked and taking out problems before they arose.
Oh, so you were a string of fate. He's not a string of fate. Gotcha.
Correct.
They didn't even roll insight on that guy. Wow, why not? He's dead.
Oh. He was claiming to be from a cult of assassins. People don't usually make that up.
You know what? You're not wrong. This is just one of those rare instances where he did. Do you know if the angel statues made it to the lower level?
They were in the basement. I looked down there and I got froze.
Oh. Well, that may be a problem in the future. I don't. But if they were still alive, then they must have found it and were feeding off of it. How did they look? Did they look well crafted, made by an excellent artisan's hands, or were they decrepit and destroyed? Shit! They drained the source, or the source has been removed.
Oh, he definitely went down there first, and then he came up and said, "Good luck."
Good luck.
I will. I hope he didn't take it out. If he took it out, then the whole material plane is in danger. No, scratch
That's
that.
a good thing we're not there.
Scratch that. The the current sphere we all live in is in danger.
You keep saying took it out like we know what you're talking.
What's the source?
I dare not speak its name, for speaking its name may be just enough to summon it or waken it even.
Sort of can.
Okay, so like if we're trying to look for this source, like is it a person? Is it a thing? Is it a place?
It is in the shape. It is in the shape of an elvenoid.
Of a who and the what?
An elvenoid. You know, walks on two legs, kind of scrawny, pointy ears.
So an elf.
It's not an elf. That's why I called it an elvenoid.
The robot. Machine.
I couldn't give it a species.
It's an elvenoid. He couldn't like. I mean, he didn't walk up with anything. Is it the size of an elven elf?
Yes. It would be kind of hard to miss. It's a strange creature.
Roger.
All I know is that the guy who tells the keeper what to do came down and told us to guard it at all costs.
You guys got any questions? Because he's like 10th in line, and those guys with the wings are coming at us. We're about ready to spew, the dead shall not speak to the living.
I got.
It's right here in Rule 34.
But what if this that they aren't really dead? You know. I mean, look.
If
They
you have
they
a
have
question,
feet.
if you have a question for this guy, ask him the question. Don't ask me questions about Rule 34.
What happened to all the guards? Did all the guards just die? Is there like no guard left, even that you at least knew that like stays alive? I guess. No, you died before anything. So, damn it. Why'd you die so early?
We didn't know how they worked.
Was
I
there
only
at least
found
one
out
guard
later.
that escaped?
No idea. I was one of the first to die. If not the first.
Could you just give us the guards' names at least then? Just give us their names and we'll look through to see if any of them are still alive.
Here we can gate them.
Well, not gate them, we could just go talk to them. Go talk to their like young, see if any of them passed on the tales of to their younger generation.
He'll give you a list of names.
Thank you. So should we tell the instructor about this, or should we just hope that we're able to deal with it before the instructor finds out?
Deal with what, and what are you worried about?
Is that a question for him?
No, for us. He doesn't know who the instructor is. He just like because we unleashed that vampire that's gonna kill a lot of people.
Well, for the moment, let's go back to the material plane. Get out of Gehenna.
We're not in Gehenna.
I am. I didn't go through the Celestia.
Oh.
I thought only you went through with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the peanut gallery kept saying stuff, so that's why I thought you guys followed.
I thought Oni was messaging you from through the
You
card.
just yelling through the gate.
Yeah.
Hey.
How's this message? It's like, ask him
That's
this.
Oni pokes his head through the gate. Hey,
Like, could you ask him this real quick? All right, and then pop it.
When Jet returns, I'll find out if I'm able to. I don't know. Well, I mean, we may have summoned the wrong person, but we got some information.
Still don't know their name.
Want it from me?
Once we got to that point, did like the two guards that were coming this way? Did they like get to me and already shoo me off, or am I able to turn around and walk through the portal?
You're able to turn around and walk through the portal. And as you do, you hear the guard say, "Hey, no cutting in line. Back to the end."
I turn around. I don't care if the portal shuts. I go back in. I'm gonna have to explain to these guys, but he was wrongfully detained. I got a number. I'm scroll 10000234-001, and this gentleman was helping us for the case, and we wrongfully pulled him out of line, and so he was being reinserted where he was wrongfully removed from.
Make a persuasion check. All right. We'll let it slide just this once.
You want me to come with you and fill out the paperwork?
Yes.
All right. I'll meet you guys back. Bye.
And by that point, the gate had already closed.
All right, well, so I was gonna stay over there. Shall we head back home then?
Yeah, I'm out of charges if someone else can get us back.
Topic.
Where are we at right now?
Gehenna.
Oh, horrible Gehenna. Do I have? I don't know if I have the spell or not.
If you don't, I could just use another gate to send us back.
No, I don't think I have gate. That's a different gate.
No, I'm saying if you don't have any spells to do it, I could use gate to send us back.
I mean, he has a nifty and handy dandy well that he could use.
But that will just take us to some random location.
Yeah, but what if that random location is the prime material plane? It's on the list if you pull the right portal.
So it sounds like Oni's gonna have to take you guys back.
Yeah, I'll make another gate and just send us back.
Find yourselves back in your house.
All right. So, like you were saying, do we try to fast this up on the chain of command, or do we go after him ourselves? Oh, can anyone cast Legend Lore? I believe that will give you someone's name.
Could, but I think name or description of first place.
The lore might consist of important details amusing revelations or even secret lore that's never been widely known. If the famous thing you choose isn't actually famous, you hear sad musical notes played on a trombone, and the spell fails. Oh, that's so fucking hilarious. Don't cast it on your cell phone unless you like some trombone music.
Yeah, I see the thing you name isn't legendary important. You gain no information. I don't know that they were locked up, but I don't know how important they were. I could try it. I don't mind wasting some spell slots. It'll take a 10-minute casting time though. Only will pull out his cards to use as a little spelling, as a spell kind of thing. Seeing if he could find it, see if he could find any lore about him. He will describe the person with the card. How much love spell? 9.
Karpov Rendelgast, king of the Black Sewers. A dark one shrouded in mystery, Karpov led a gang of thieves known as the Dark Brotherhood, and was known to stalk and terrorize the citizens caught unwittingly at night. He is accredited with the death of no less than 1,000 nobles, 10,000 common folk, and an unfortunate dog named Zeke.
I will give all that info to the other two that are here. I want to know about this dog. It's kind of like something I want to know about this dog. But
Careful as you go again.
on this dog. We could do that much more in the free time. You know, he's based on that. No. Squirrel does bite, and he needs to learn. Wait, does he do it like because it bites, or he just does it like because it's just there when he first sees it? Alright. I think now we should have his official name. You wouldn't happen to have Scrying perchance, Topic?
Not prepared, but I think that might actually be a ritual, so. Now that I think about it.
We could pop up in another dimension again, or a different area, try this name, but we could scry it first to make sure that it is the guy we're looking for. But then they will know that we are looking for them.
I don't think it's a ritual.
I'm gonna message Sai saying we might got the guy. I use legend lore, and I think we know who it is.
Roll D100.
D100. 97.
Have I finished doing my paper?
Yes.
Did they? I was asking them. I wanted to ask those guys when I got done filming the paperwork if they would drop me off in Oozing Freedom.
We are not allowed in Oozing Freedom.
Oh no! I hold up the slime. I gotta return him.
We are not allowed in Oozing Freedom.
Can't even open a portal. It's just.
Try the Astral Sea.
If I go to the Astral Sea, what am I looking for?
A slimy gate.
Thank you.
Floating slime.
Oh. Good job, Oni. I'll be there. Wait. Yeah.
I still see?
I was gonna say, just
Yes,
bring it back with us for right now. But then I
I
remember
do.
it's awakened.
How are you getting there?
I have 2 bags of holding.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not getting there just yet. I'm gonna go back to the group though.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna plane shift to the upper basement to what I thought was gonna be my room. I don't want to go to the angel basement.
Good thing you specified.
Hi guys.
You find.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, you find yourself in an empty room. They're on the floor above.
Crap! They must have went in the door.
The door that's been locked. That no one can even open up anymore.
Probably hear him muffling around upstairs, huh? I go upstairs. Guys, you weren't you weren't in my room. Why are you up here?
We're having come up with a plan now.
All right,
got
what's the
the-
plan?
So we could go back to like a different dimension again. Now since we got their name, we could call them, or we could scry on them to make sure that it is the person we're looking for. But then they'll know that we're scrying on them, so they'll know that we're looking for them.
Not
I
necessarily.
think. Yeah, I think they only know that you're scrying if they succeed on the.
That is correct.
So who are we looking for?
The vampire.
So then
Yeah.
you rattle off what you just learned.
Yeah, I would rather.
I would say, well, I don't know much, but if he's the king of the black sewers, he might be powerful enough to know you're scrying on him, or might make you safe.
Oh yeah, I definitely think so. Especially being an old ass vampire.
And they did say this guy's particularly difficult to kill. That's why they had to seal him away.
Should we teleport back into the red room, pull him in there, and then gate out and over? He'll jump in the gate, falling behind.
If he had his go bag, maybe his go bag had a get the fuck out of jail card.
Yeah. I really like the plane of positive energy plan. It wasn't the exploding giraffe.
I think everyone liked the positive energy plane until the exploding racks came along.
Well,
I wonder why it started exploding. Trash. I wonder what happened.
I mean, what's the chances that this guy has some way that can plane shift, right?
What, a vampire of... Do we know what he did before he became a vampire?
Hey, who is the king of the black sewers?
Yeah, was it...
He killed 1,000 nobles and 10,000 common folk. And poor Zeke. Other than that, oh, and he's looking for
Soul Reaper.
Thank you. I was trying to scroll up in my notes.
You know who
He's
currently
looking
has
for the
Soul
Soul Reaver, and then there was some sort of power in the basement that the angels were probably feeding off of because they looked fucked up, and the power was an elfnoid, and he could not dare speak its name because the person who was in charge of the keeper told him to keep it safe. Guard at all cost. Oh, and here's a list of his friends though he was guarding with.
It's about 1,000 names.
I wonder if these are all nobles. I wonder if this is his fucking kill list.
Yeah.
No, because those were the people who imprisoned him, right? So he couldn't have killed them.
No.
Unless he killed them after they were all in prison. Whatever.
Vampires, right? I mean, we could try the positive energy plane, but we'd have to be really, really fast. And hope that he can't be really, really fast again like he did when he got out of the place last time.
No one has a way to stun them, do they?
Yeah, we both do.
Should we?
But that means he's got to fail a save, though.
Because if I put a gate down for a positive there, for the exploding universe, and we all able to stun them and throw them in, I could easily then just close the gate. How far do I have to be away from the gate? 60 feet. Damn it.
We don't know if he's gained the ability to travel between planes, so
Yeah.
just tossing him in doesn't seem like a good idea.
You can't cast. Wait, could I activate objects? I was able to activate magical items in the Beastlands, right?
I'm drawing a blank. Which ones did you activate?
Cloak, technically.
Yes.
And I was able to cast because I was able to bend. You know, you couldn't cast to get out of there or something like that. So if he was relying on casting to get out, he couldn't get out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to rely on just throwing them someplace and having them melt. We're not going to get as lucky as Grumpy did. I mean, Mr. Coffee did.
Alright, then let's just take him someplace deserted and see if we can defeat him.
You think us level 12s could defeat him right now, though?
sunny, we could.
If you would
Wait
like
a minute,
Tophic,
didn't he start burning alive the second I was in his presence? We can take this guy.
Huh? Yeah.
I was also going to say, Tophic, if you'd like, you could make an insight check.
I will do that.
Not that it means too much, but you do remember that he was wearing a golden ring with a sun emblem on it. It didn't match any religions that you knew about, but it may have some relevance.
Obviously, I'll mention that.
Oh yeah, he said when Sai was burning him that usually sunlight isn't a problem for him.
So that ring must be a curse. Wolfer. Alright. What's a good dimension that we could go for? Just we go to kick his ass.
Oozing freedom, but I can't get there
Why losing freedom?
because I really need to get there.
Side, do me a favor, roll me a d6.
Four.
Also, you know that Ooze like understands now. You can just tell him that hey, we need to like save our plane before we drop him off. Like he will understand. I hope.
So we can go where devils fight all the time at Archer. And I don't want to take him. I mean, I kind of almost want to take him to Terra, but I don't want to take him to Terra. We went to Gaia. I mean, it's just Beastlands, the land of the dead. I don't know. It might be like more powerful than the land of the dead. And then you got the plane of air. But that guy, he's building a shop right there. He might not be happy if we like have like a Royal Rumble right next to his shop. And then there's we have the place that Archie doesn't like going. Water, fire, Arcadia, Pandanormia, Bitopia, Mount Celestia. We were just there.
Mount Celestia, would the angels help us? Since I don't know, a vampire thing.
Yeah, we might not be too happy with us taking a vampire there. You know, they'd have to do guard duties, or thousands of people getting into heaven, and then you could wind up just in that big ass sea. The sea wasn't too bad though; that was pretty fun, floating around. Or I can stick these two bags together and we go to the Astral Sea, and eventually I can find a pool to go to Oozing Freedom. We can fight him in the Astral Sea.
The Ooze is not for right now. They understand they're waiting. So what do y'all think is a good area to go to?
I'm fine fighting anywhere. Whichever you think you want to fight him in the astral plane, astral sea.
I was thinking, so that's he wants to Astral Sea for the slime portal. So yeah, I don't know how much the angels are gonna like us if we just bring a vampire around them.
Yeah.
And if we go to the Astral Sea, it doesn't cost us any spell slots.
Alright. Astral Sea.
Okay, I'm all for it.
Mr. Coffee?
Yeah. That's the plan.
I take a bag. I take another bag. And I put one bag inside the other bag. Probably should have done this outside the house.
It explodes inside the house, ripping a hole into the astral sea. Everyone within, I think it's 15 feet, is forcibly sucked into the bag of holding portal. And you find yourselves floating in the astral sea. A sea of endless stars and landscapes with various colored pools that you can see kind of in the distance in almost every direction.
Wait, you said we're floating.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch! I try and move.
You cannot move.
I try and fly.
Cannot fly.
Son of a bitch!
Sorry, I think your idea was not a good idea.
I think about moving.
What is your intelligence score, Tofik?
30.
You have 150 feet of movement.
Oh no.
Oh, I know what it is. I cast Herald the Box on myself because I have 2 levels of exhaustion. That's why I can't move.
Yeah, sure, that's the reason why.
I move my feet really slow, but I like go really fast, so it looks like really weird.
Oh, I get it. And I start moving really slow. My feet really slow.
You go nowhere.
Son of a bitch!
How are you moving?
More heel toe, more heel toe.
No, it doesn't feel like it was working.
More
I
pad.
start doing
claw.
the breath stroke.
Stroke. Now imagine it was water. Stroke. Stroke. Stroke.
I swallowed some of it.
Oh God.
Should we got you rid of that exhaustion from you now that I think about it? Since you're gonna be the sunlight to the vampire.
I'm the sunlight to a vampire. I don't see you moving around, Oni.
To your vampire.
Topic, how'd you move?
With grace. No, ma'am, I don't want a popsicle. More pad, less claw, my friend. More pad, less claw. use that wrinkly thing you have. And I realize you might be smooth, but
I'm gonna pull out my book on planes and flip to the A section. Start reading about the astral plane as I'm trying to attune to it.
the astral plane.
Intelligence is valued here. The the strength of arm, the nimbleness of limbs have no weight or effect here.
Reading this out loud.
Same.
And every object that begins to move that has no sentient thought will continue forever until it makes impact with something.
All right.
59 iridium, baby. I mean, no, that's steel. Sorry. 9 cobalts.
I will.
What is your intelligence score?
Mine?
Yep.
40 because of corruption.
Yep. Were any of those coins aimed anywhere near your fellow adventurers?
No, because I want them to keep going.
You watch each coin screech off at mock Jesus, as each one is traveling 200 feet every 6 seconds.
I know how I'm fighting the vampire.
I started thinking about like left foot, right foot. Oh.
Those coins are traveling at 22.5 miles per hour.
God damn.
You said you're thinking about moving your feet.
Yeah.
What's your intelligence score?
11.
Make me an... a straight intelligence check. You do not move. You just are sitting there kicking your feet.
I regret choosing this one.
So are we fighting here or someplace else?
If I think about this is a cantrip. If I just if I just try to do a cantrip, like I just do a lights around me, dancing lights. So they appear.
Works just fine.
I could still do at least spells. I cannot move. We got.
Can I try to? Size book said strength of arms don't mean anything here. Does that mean we can't just use melee attacks?
When you swing your arms around testing it, you feel like they have little impact. Your limbs don't carry the weight that they normally do.
That would affect him too, though, and I can cast spells at least.
Cool.
I think all but one of them can cast spells.
Seeing how he's throwing coins around and Jesus speed, I think he's just perfectly fine with that. So yeah, if we then, since most of us could use spells, we could easily, and you can't really use your strength as much here. I think this is probably the perfect place for most of us.
Sai, you okay fighting here?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright. Ready to go then?
Please get 30 feet away from me. I can't move at all.
The funny part is being here and not being here really doesn't affect my fighting because corruption sets all my stats the same. How do you guys want to be set up?
I want to be a good distance away because I cannot. My intelligence being at 11, I cannot be any closer.
Well, you're the one who determines where the gate shows up, so.
I thought you were bringing him in.
He used his in the other one.
Oh, yeah.
But you can set it up 60 feet away, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as he comes through, you got to drop that so he can't turn around.
Yeah, true. So we're just gonna use this map right now, or how?
How far away was I when he stopped burning?
About
because I went around the corner.
60 feet?
Okay, so I'm going to be closer to the. I'm going to be almost at point 0 where Oni's going to open the gate. You know, be like right next to it.
I'll be between Oni and. Well, no, I'd be further ahead than that. I'd be like. No, I'd be parallel to the gate, I guess.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I'm probably gonna do it like the full 60 feet away from me. So I would point like over there, 60 feet away, and then I would drop the gate right below him so he can come to us.
I'll stand behind the gate like by 30 feet, so as he comes through, I'm fucking 30 feet behind him. When the gate drops, he's
Okay.
Do we hold actions for like when he shows up? Oh, bam, and then
Let me
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I think the best thing would be for y'all to hold your action as soon as he pops up, use it.
I think if I hold an attack, I get one attack, right?
Yeah.
How long has it been since the first time we set up for this fight?
Barely an hour, maybe.
Alright, then I'm going to recast Premonition. That's an hour. Oh, no, that was way later. That was... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm confused. Never mind. Yeah, I'll recast Premonition. Scroll.
Okay.
Activate. Fire. Gold. Wow.
So you're just gonna be throwing coins at him.
Yeah.
I'll also go giant. Go in.
More my daggers, but you know, same principle.
I'm ready.
When everyone's ready, we'll use the gate.
Odd or even high or low. Mr. Owen.
Highly odd. Damn it.
A portal opens. And floating, forced through the gate, floating, is a penguin. Dude?
What the fuck?
Are you Karpov Rendellgas?
No, dude. My name's Rick.
Is he lying?
No. He's not.
Will you buy someone named that?
No. I work in maintenance.
Maintenance.
I appreciate you pulling me out of there, dude. This means I'm free, dude. I don't have to work on toilets anymore, dude.
Have at it.
Someone push him back to the portal.
No, dude. No. So I'm gonna push him back through the portal.
Fuck. That was it.
How did that not work?
Did he have some sort of protection? But it took a god to stop.
Where were you cleaning sewers? I mean, cleaning toilet.
In Excelga's castle, dude.
Do we know that person?
You could make history, religion. You could make an arcana. I'm just going to say it's going to be high difficulty for them to have been mentioned that way.
18th religion.
Hmm.
Never heard of that person.
Doing it in order. With an 18 religion check, it's an obscure name. You can't even hazard a guess. You feel like it has religious connotations, but it just slips your mind what that actually refers to. With a 20, it's not so much that you don't exactly know who that is. You know that they've been mentioned before in past historical events pertaining to the Black City, but there have been so many world-altering, life-altering events that happen in the Black City that it's kind of got lost in your memory blanks. But with a 31, the bar was a 25. With a 31, you would know, based on studies that your father was doing, that there was the creation of a being, which is now known as tragedy. This creature was created through a Grim Jester's unique ability to absorb fiendish entities. When tragedy was created, there was a power vacuum created in the Netherverse. Excelga is one of the people, one of the entities that has stepped up to take the place of prior leadership. What you would know about them, Roran, is they are an archfiend, and they are not exactly old. They're actually a fairly new creature, because historically in certain events, certain time periods, fiends have been known to consolidate their own power by merging with each other. It's a rare occasion, but certain fiendish entities became one entity by fusing their power together. Excelga is one of them. And you don't remember, or rather your father's research didn't yield exactly which entities came together to form Excelga, but you know they were all fairly lower-end demon lords. Meaning they didn't rule very high on the floor scale. I was just going to say, also with a 31, you would also just kind of tidbit of information. You would know that Prinnies, the penguin in front of you, is a species that is a form of punishment in the Netherverse, where you basically cast a modified version of reincarnate on someone, and they have to pay off their debt before they get redeemed and sent back to the land of the living, reincarnated, or sent to heaven. And those debts are excessively high.
Damn.
Yeah, Excelga is an archfiend in disguise. Debtor to her, I'd rather not get on her bed side. We should probably put him back.
Yeah, just push him back in. He doesn't seem like doesn't know how to move around.
No, dude! As he floats through the portal.
Fuck. Why they open there? I got four gates left. Shall we give it another try, or go home, get a rest, and then pop back here tomorrow as soon as possible? Try to bring them.
Oh, they're your gate. I don't know. You want to spend them now?
I could waste the 3 and save the last one if he doesn't come. Just go back, but then I don't have any more gates I can use. I'm only able to get the gates because of the cards.
I could try casting gate. My book.
If you want to give it a try, sure.
I won't be able to hold an action, so ready?
I will hold an action, then I will hold a spell.
Anyone else setting up for something?
No.
Topic?
No, I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Most of my setup spells are like a minute, and I don't want to waste them.
Fair enough. Sai. Are you casting gate to Karpov Ringdelgast?
Yes.
Odd or even higher or low? Oh, you already answered.
Highly odd question.
What's this new live here?
If it's not the goddamn vampire, I'm kicking him through the fucking portal and casting it again.
Well, it's not. I just want to see what it is.
Dude's got like a protection against like something like.
As your portal opens, a see-through halfling floats unwillingly through. Ah! What the? Ah!
I kick him.
No, wait! As he flies back through.
Gate.
Same thing.
Yes, sir.
Carry on.
Getting ready to kick this guy through.
As your gate opens, the familiar scene of the Black City scene before you. You see your intended target. A bubble appears around him as you hear the sound of glass breaking. Or like glass breaking.
He's got a bubble, but you see him and the portal's open?
Yep. You see him being pulled into the wall of the bubble, but not leaving the bubble.
Come on, get in. Get in.
I jump through the portal.
Okay. You find yourself in the Black City.
I grab Oni. And
Thank you.
Because, Mr. Coffee, you got it? You going through?
Oh yeah.
Go through.
I was trying not to choke on food when I was gonna go get Oni.
You all find yourselves in the Black City. Standing in a bubble that looks to be made of some sort of force is your target. It is mid-afternoon. The sun does not seem to affect him.
Does it look like this bubble is him having been captured or him defending himself from the gate?
Both. Hang on, let me read the description real quick. Sphere of shimmering force encloses the creature. It looks like he might be protecting himself from the gate. He doesn't seem too keen on trying to get out.
Are we in a crowded street or empty back alley?
Kind of in the center of town. Not too far from the giant statue.
But are there a lot of people on the street?
For this time of day, yes. It's getting very close to quote-unquote lunchtime.
We can't just attack someone on the street even if they're an evil vampire.
I can.
I don't want to.
I move over closer to him. Does this bubble protect him from me?
Yes.
Son of a bitch! I misty step inside his bubble.
I don't think you could.
You literally slam against the bubble when you try that.
I think I know the spell. It's a resilience sphere. So he's trapped in there, but...
Talk about Odalix.
Yeah, Odalix resilience sphere. Nothing can get in. Nothing can get out. It's a fun spell to use when you want to capture someone, but shit.
Also, consequently, one of the only ways you can stop a gate spell.
Oh wow, really?
Because you can't be forced out of the bubble.
Oh yeah.
Can we push the bubble around?
No. Oh wait, the sphere is weightless, large enough to contain a creature.
I say it should be able to easily be moved.
Yes, but only the creature that the spell is cast on can do it.
And I sadly do not have the spell to get rid of it. Do I?
Just spell magic, right?
No, disintegration.
You can't dispel it?
It doesn't say anything about being dispelled, so I think that's up to DM's discretion. But I don't believe it says anything about it being.
You can always make an Arcana check.
solo, but I'll try. God damn, not even that one, so I couldn't even.
You're not entirely sure. You know enough about the spell to know how it works, but not how long it lasts, or whether it's dispellable.
Stay right there for a moment.
Unless he's got something special, this spell should only last for about a minute.
Oh, beautiful.
I re-up my gold on my fire.
He's kneeling down and rummaging through his backpack.
Don't do that.
I go
Stop
next
it.
to the sphere and activate Pisces at level 1, so it's only 10-foot aura.
I don't think it was still effective. No effect could have happened with Mullins. But it could be good when the sphere goes off.
This would be one of the rare times that you would notice the spell has no effect. You watch your aura literally curve around the sphere.
I'll keep it up for the moment.
Okay.
I'll be back late. Criminal pursuit, please do not get too close.
I'm gonna cast using my helm. Dispel magic at 7th level.
Roll it. And as the magic pumps its way into the sphere, that is where we're going to end it off for the night.
Oh, fuck. Bastard had to do his bubble.
Summon 2 dead guys, a fucking penguin, some. What else we summoned?
Some translucent elf.
It was the undead guy, the halfling.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.